Alright, gentlemen, so I have not been uploading. Okay, let me first introduce myself. So, my name is Sanjar, and I'm trying to document my way to becoming a millionaire, and by doing so, documenting my way every single day until I am going to hit $1 million with my co founder in our business. In $1 million in inshallah profit. So, it is day 452. And I think I skipped maybe since the last video 2 or 3 days. I think two. Okay, it's 1 a.m. right now, so it's hypothetically another day started for you guys, but it's still the November 27th as far as I can remember. Let me double check it. Yeah, November 27th, and I'm going to be honest with you. On one side, I have not been recording anything because I was not managing my time to do anything related to business or even my self-improvement, so to speak, right? So I have not been able to do my computer science lessons, neither learning languages. So basically, none of that interesting stuff that worthwhile, so to speak, of documenting. But there is another interesting thing happening in my life, so to speak, which I guess I already have showed you, but I think it deserves to be shown once more again. This is a plan, okay? So we do have a plan. I just have to correct my time and my inner self. I do have the strategy. Now it's just a matter of getting into the shape, so to speak, to follow the strategy. That's all what it is about. All right, so this timetable is not as much of an important, it's not super like something which I have to follow, but rather now this is on this page. Okay, this is the timetable. When you open the another page, now the interesting stuff begins, because you saw how much there is to journal, right? Like, can you see how much there is written down? That I even broke the listening to house, and yeah. This is the strategy which I used to use when I was learning math. There was too much stuff to kind of just write down, and we just used to like divide it by half, and we automatically start writing smaller letters. And I mean, you still can understand it, but the another very big epiphany, so to speak, is the things that we do as in general. Okay, so from the top to bottom, I try to list down from the most important, so to speak, and to the kind of things which I consider would be great to learn, so to speak, right? And so they are not directly correlated to our current situation, and they are not maybe even the kind of things which are gonna make us money directly. For example, things such as I think I can't read it, but yeah, things like learning finance, right? Learning Chinese, Japanese, learning artificial intelligence, AI, and ML, machine learning, are the kind of things which are gonna affect our lives. But yeah, you can see German here. There's Y Combinator's startup school course. There's math, because I needed it for computer science, and many other courses. And on the very top, we have Quran, CS learning, agency work, okay, gym, and secondary block, so to speak. This block, this time was meant for me to kind of, when I was doing this plan, it was ChatGPT. We were planning, okay, just screw this. Secondary block is basically Arabic. That's the time I spent learning Arabic. And the another block, So the second block, we got Arabic, we got reading, we got vlogging. Okay, you can see how things are going basically. From more important, okay, CS learning, agency work, and learning Arabic, gym, etc. They go to learning Arabic, all right, they go to reading, they go to vlogging, and Stanford CS 230 course, which I was taking, which I just realized that it was too advanced for me to learn. But okay, all of this you can pause. Okay, that is just too much. You can just pause the video and read the thoughts which I have written down, as well as, you know, this thing. Yep. So there is just too much to show you and too much to talk about, and I don't want to record it too long of a video because it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Today, specifically November 26th, I would say I just rested it, gentlemen. I mean, I just so actually no, yeah, I can't name anything except gym and vlogging. Okay, November 27th, trained and vlogged. I mean, I woke up at like maybe I guess 12 p.m. So you can't really judge this bad, right? You can't, you know, say, yeah. Anyway, I could have not recorded this video as well, but I try to stay honest in front of myself. And last day or so, day or two, I was trying to put these things into paper. I was journaling most of the time and trying to put my thoughts into actions. And I think I have find out the way, and I have find out a lot of the things which I didn't know before, such as you can see here on this page. Just to clarify and, you know, show you that I'm not lying, computer science is equals so programming plus math and plus algorithms. Okay, so this is a computer science degree basically. So you can say that if we learn programming, right, if we learn math and if we learn algorithms, then we can say that we are the kind of person, you know, I have this trauma, or whatever you call it. That's not a right word, using trauma, but so I don't want to go to uni, but I want to know the things which are taught over there, if they are taught at all. So that's the problem with schools and educational systems in most of the countries, especially third world, that they say that they taught, they say that they, you know, students pretend that they know something, right? But in a lot of the cases that they don't understand. For example, in my school, we had this IT classes where we were learning Python, and like, you know, the book says that we learn Python. The you know, the schedules, okay, we have this lesson scheduled, they say that we learn Python, but we as students don't know Python. The teacher who was supposed to taught us didn't taught us Python, and instead were just screaming at us these 45 minutes of a lesson. So as well as you can see here, you know, so I'm just, you know, I think you can make your own conclusions that, you know, alhamdulillah, we realized some truth, aka that computer science degree equals programming, which we can learn from CS50, you know. Again, here's the one interesting thing. I went to the internet and typed Harvard CV, basically a resume, Harvard CS grad resume, example, etc. And I found one resume. Okay, I mean, find any resume out there, okay? And they usually list out the technologies that they know, and this is for programming, okay? This is for programming, and sometimes even for math. But algorithms, you cannot name them most of the cases. You cannot say that, usually they don't list those things, okay? But programming, they say that they know Python, they say that they know JavaScript, they say that they know certain technologies. And your job from there is to, make your own list, so to speak, where you learn from the easiest to the hardest, okay? So there is this list of technologies, programming. So you learn JavaScript, Python, etc, etc, etc. You learn C++, you learn some other technologies which are more advanced. And then you also have to learn the school math, if you probably haven't learned them. And then you get into calculus and more advanced, the college degree level math. And then the algorithms, you will also have to find a course. But if you watch CS50, you know that Mr. David Malin, the professor, have recommended to watch a course by Princeton. It's free on Coursera, on algorithms. And he even said the name of the professor, but I forgot it. So Princeton algorithms course on Coursera, go ahead and watch it, as well as programming, CS50, Harvard CS50 for programming. Harvard CS50 also has the web course, which teaches you JavaScript, as well as a CS50P for Python. And I guess that should be enough. If you want to learn more, you can go as much deep as you want. You got free code camp. For math, that's a little bit hard part for me. I haven't figured out yet where do I learn math, but yeah. So in the meantime, I decided that, okay, we have some time off, right? We do have like we do have time when we are tired, when we're eating something, right? Instead of watching YouTube for fun, we can watch something related to, okay, we can watch Y Combinator Startup School course. We can watch, business related things, business related courses. I have found one. And languages. This is not, ideally one. I think not eating, but when you are in public transport. So I spend 2 days every day in public transport. So instead of just sleeping or stuff like that, just download some courses for offline consumption, German, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, etc. And marketing courses if you can find them. So Google ads, Facebook ads, etc. Everybody needs those things. The marketing, the business, I guess every one of us here is trying to be an entrepreneur, and if you are, then you need business knowledge, you need those marketing knowledge, and you need those technical knowledge, knowledges, whatever you name it. So yeah, I showed you the notepad. You can pause it, you can read it if you wish. On my side, I guess maybe I will read Quran and go to sleep so that I can wake up earlier tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video.